Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers and the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and this is video 7 in our Dragon Dreams series, and the kit we're using is Dragon Destiny Mega Project Pack by Victoria Designs. Now, right now I have page 14 ready to go, and then we will stop, and then I will figure out what I'm going to do, I believe, for page 9, because we have to figure out something for a short page and a thumb pull, and hopefully I won't glue it together like I did the other one and we won't have any problems, but I'm not really sure quite yet what I'm going to do here. Oh, we've got a little tuck here. You know what? Out of all this stuff we have, I think, at least so we don't forget it's there, I think we could take one of these tickets. Has a dragon's tail on it. Excuse me. All of a sudden I'm parched. And in fact, we could put 2 of the single tickets in there. And this has a dragon on it. So we could put those 2 in there. And that way it wouldn't cover up our dragon picture. And yet we still have some ephemera in there. Okay, so that looks better. Alright, let's go with 14. I think you're going to have fun with this. Let me make sure about the height of the page. Yes, it's a full-size page. It's our last page in the book, actually, not the last one for us to do, but physically the last page in the book before you get to the back cover. Now, you're going to like this one, I hope. We're going to be using these little bitty manila folder, fake folders, and each one has a different image on it. I like this one the best, so I put it in the front. Plus, I'm not really sure why they put 2 on this side and 1 on the other, unless this one's supposed to be first. And then this one doesn't matter. I don't know. This one might go with the color scheme better. Maybe we'll put that in the front. And then we're going to hold them on with this as a tuck. This is an actual belly band or a side border. And there is a right side and a wrong side to this. These are candles. So you want to make sure to get your little flame. Get your little flame on the right way. So we're going to hold this to the side. And yes, you are about to see triple, maybe quadruple. I don't know how many times I printed this page, but it was a lot. Okay, this is the paper, and I inked around it. And then we have 2 tucks. Not tuxedos, but 2 tucks. And then we have 2 cards and the tuck over here and the manila folders. So let's figure this out. Okay, now what we want to do, we are going to ink them so they're not going to be hidden. But we're going to try to keep the page going all the way down. We'll have to figure out exactly how we're going to do that. I got this idea. Oh, excuse me. I took my medicine ahead of time and then forgot to turn off the alarm. I got this idea from Sunflower Indoors and her page layout idea book. This is not the same as hers, but it gave me the idea. So I thought I would give her credit for that video. It's a good video. She's got a whole series. They're really good. And then the flip through is what I was looking at. So we want to hold it even. and then measure how far down we want our tucks. So this first one, I want fairly high. I pick right in the middle of the purples or the dark blue spot. So let's pick right here. Can always make it a little bit shorter if we need to. Okay, I'm just throwing stuff around now. In fact, I think we should probably make it lower, but we'll see. All right, so this one will go here. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, let's go a little bit lower. It'll be easier to keep the illusion going if we go a little bit lower. Okay. All right. We want to make sure the picture's going the same way. Okay, so we've got this, and as you can see, it lines right up. And then we want to make it just a little bit narrower because it's going to be a tuck. So let's make it that much narrower. And then we're going to round this corner. Using the 1/2 end, 1/2 inch end, I mean. I think I can do a better job than that. There we go. Then we're going to ink it. This shouldn't be too bad. I think remembering to line the bottom up is what's going to help you out. I had to print this page, I believe, 5 times before I figured out exactly how to do it, or how I wanted to do it. Because some of them had to be printed double-sided, and so we're going to want to put this on here, like so, to make our large tuck. So let's glue the 2 flat sides. Cover that up before something bad happens. So we're going to glue the outside edge and the bottom. Okay, make sure everything's lined up. Very nice. See, the tail's lined up, the wing is lined up. Now we're going to do the same thing again. You know, line it up at the bottom. Let's take a look at where our first one is. Just below the tip of the wing, just above. See? It's just above these. So let's cut this one off about here. But see, we're still going to have all that area. Excuse me, I have no idea why all of a sudden now let me put this here. Then we're going to measure this a little bit farther back. We'll cut that off. You know, we could keep going. I was thinking of possibly adding an actual pocket to the front. Because I'm not sure this with these folders is going to be enough. And I don't think it is. If I make this one smaller, I definitely need to make it narrower. Okay, let's round this corner. Is this going to make an appearance? So we're not making them hidden, but we are continuing the picture down. And I honestly think I just didn't really want to cover the dragon. Excuse me just for a moment. His mind at this point. Now, you know, another thing we might have to use a pocket. Really didn't want to. I could put this down here. I didn't really think about how thick that was going to be. What about one of our pre-made pockets? One of our little fat pockets. Look this pocket matches the manila folders. Oh, but it's too big. This is the wrong color. Yeah, that would not look good there at all. Plus, it's too long. So it looks like we need to take one of our offcuts, maybe, from the page. We have quite a few. Maybe this one. Except it breaks the illusion. But it would hold the folders. What about one that we cut from the top? I just didn't want to cover this up. Maybe let me put you on hold just 1 second while I have a little think. I have a piece of acetate that's a scrap. Yes, it's got a paper clip on it, and that's so I can find the darn thing. So I think we're going to make a clear pocket at the bottom, and then we can put the folders in it. Then when you take the folders out, you can still see the whole picture. So I think that's what we're going to do. Now, the trick to that is to try not to see very much of the glue. Let's go ahead and glue this on. So we're going to glue the two outside edges. We're going to glue this one and this one. Okay. I almost made the writing cards out of this too. But I'm making the writing cards out of the other half of the page. And the only bad thing is that I think we're going to lose the dragon's eye, which looks really cool on here. Yeah, we're gonna lose it. But we're gonna cut this from this way. Actually, if we cut it from this, yeah, no, that's not gonna work either. If we use the same paper though, we'll never get it to line up. So we'll have to look at this. This is printed double-sided. We may have to put on pause and revisit this one too, because I really don't want to mutilate a picture that we could use. Do you know what I mean? Like, because we won't be able to cut the full width or the full height. I don't know. Let's think about that. Let's worry about this right now. All right, we've got our little folders. Okay. Let's cut our piece of acetate. Get out our Sharpie. I mean, I still like this. If it was, do you know what I mean? If it lined up as the bottom of the wing. If I printed out one more of these, then I could complete the illusion by cutting it all the way down. I'm really very tempted to do that. Alright, I'm going to put you on pause and I'm going to print out one more. Okay, I just wasn't going to be happy with it if the illusion got broken. So what we're going to do is we're going to line it up. Now we want to make a pocket. So we're going to cut it. Let's see, let's look at our little folders. So we want the pocket to be this high. So, it's too late now, I've already cut it. I was going to say it, I almost could have printed on the back. Okay. So this is our pocket. I'm just going to go along the bottom. Then we're going to cut it off even with the last tuck. Oh, I like that much better. Okay, let's ink it. And I'm wondering, I have some neutral writing cards. That look like writing cards on both sides. Oh, you know, this is the best part. This is the best part. I had one right there. Yeah, see, these are blue and green. I don't like that at all. You know what we could do? I could dye some more paper. And we could put 2 sheets of writing paper in each one. And then it would match. And it wouldn't clash with our image. I think that's what I'll do. We just won't be able to do it. Oh yeah, we can, because I've got some already pre-sprayed for the envelopes, but I can always just spray more. See, the blue and the purple, and I think that'll match. So we'll take 2 of those, and we'll start cutting into those. I haven't printed the envelopes yet either. I'm slacking off. So this is something I have to do off camera. So it's sitting to the side. Okay, now we want it to go this way. So we want to glue the 3 sides that do not have your fingers on. Yeah, I think this is much better. I'm much happier with it. Okay. Just want to make sure I inked the top. It almost didn't look like I did. So then we'll put this on here. Oh, see? Much better. Much better. Now let's see if these little guys will fit in here. Sure they will. We'll just wait till it's dry. Could have been just a little bit wider. The thickness of it would have been accommodated a little bit better, but that's okay. Alright, so now we need to start making paper. This is going to take a whole video. I can't believe it. I thought it was going to be so simple. It actually was, but I think I made it harder than it needed to be. Alright, so let's take a piece of writing paper. Wow, I put that over pretty far. Okay, that's not right. They glued so far over. It's just right in here. Anything you put extra glue on, sometimes you can persuade it to open up a little bit more without, you have to be careful about tearing where the glue is because this can come right up through the paper. Let's see what I got now. See, it still doesn't want to go in the pocket all the way. I mean, it should slide all the way in there. Okay, well, let me figure this out. That's what we're going to do for this page. I'm not going to glue it in the book in case I need to do it again. Jeepers criminy. I'm not sure what happened in here. I mean, this is open. Glued pretty far over the top. There's something right there. You don't want to totally bend it out of shape either. Okay, so maybe we will go with tall, thin pieces of paper. So let's do our width It's just dyed paper. It's just typing paper. Kind of wrinkly now that I tried to jam it down in there so many times. If I didn't worry about the thickness, we could take the offcuts and put a little piece of the blue paper inside of each one of the folders. Okay. There's something in this corner that I didn't do right. You know, maybe one of the underneath pockets is not glued correctly. Yeah, this one's the same way. Okay, let's get this one. This would be perfect folded in half. Okay, just a little bit shorter. And then we'll just do that. I'll make 2 more. I'm not going to make you watch me fight with it. I just wanted to show you how to do it, or how not to do it, as the case may be. Okay, so then that will go there, and then we'll put another piece here, and then now that that's dry, we'll put these in here like that. Wow. You know, I'm actually not happy with this page. I think what I'll do is I'm going to redo this page. I'm going to do it the exact same way, only I don't know. These are too thick for this pocket, I feel. What if I spread them out a little bit more? I'm sorry. You see how it makes the pocket poof out? Just 2 would be fine. We could make cards out of them instead of folders. We could turn them into cards, and then it would work. Three will work, 6 is the problem. We got little writing cards. And put those back in with the ephemera. All right, now let's see how it looks. Yeah, perfect. And then we're going to put some ephemera. We're going to put a cluster or something in this corner. I'm not sure what. So this is how we're going to make this page. I'm going to make one more piece of paper. Which I don't want to go down farther than the first one. So I want it here. I want it here. And I want it here. So let's cut it straight across this way. I keep saying that I'm not going to do it on camera, and then I do, but I don't mind having my mistakes on camera. You know, figuring things out is what helps you guys, because, you know, everybody makes mistakes. And you may make a similar one, you never know. I like this blue color though with this. I think that worked out well, especially it ties in with the blue and the purple here. Yeah, see, that piece worked fine. There we go. Except we're going to put it in the other way. So it looks like I've got a little... Oh, that's just my pencil mark. Looks like I've got something on the paper. Yeah, pencil. I wonder if the other end is bluer. It is. I'm spray dye these by hand one at a time because I live in an apartment that has no sun. I have barely any of a porch. So it's difficult for me to get dyed paper made. Now I'm wondering, what do you guys think? Should I have rounded the corners of the pieces of paper? I think so. Just the one corner? Oh yeah, okay. Okay. Look at that. Now I'm happy. Now I'm happy. Now we can put it in the book because I'm not having a hissy fit in my mind. I did make a little mistake there with the pocket. Yeah, that's already dried. Okay. So there we go with that one. We'll put something right here. Maybe one of those circles and one of those little plates or something. Okay? Alright, so this took us, this simple page, I thought was going to be a simple page, took us 40 minutes. So let me think about what we're going to do on the other pages, and maybe page 9, and maybe we could do a notebook on this page, and then that would give us the ability to cut the thumb hole, you know, right where the tear is. That way we know it's lined up with the other one. Bad joke. But we will need to. Otherwise, you'll be able to see it where the edge of the paper is. I mean, I can ink it some more, but you're still going to see it. See, it's not going to ink the same. I would know it's there. Alright, so I'm going to put you on hold. Okay, I'm back. This is going to make the video a little bit longer, but I do really want to get 2 pages done per video. So we're going to kind of zoom along. And, yeah. So this is, we're going to be doing page 9. We're going to have that thumb hole. This is the paper for page 9. I made it shorter. Okay. It's more decorative than anything. We're not going to do anything to it. We're going to add an envelope. To the right side of the page. It's in here somewhere. Then, of course, we're going to put on a magnet to make sure it stays shut. We're going to put this in the center, or center-ish. Okay, we're going to put the magnets on the back side, and then the magnet on the paper. So we need 2. And this is going to be in the center, and there's plenty of, you know, manila folder and stuff in between that it shouldn't interfere with any of our other magnets in our book. Apparently I cannot tear Scotch tape. Apparently I cannot apply Scotch tape. Okay, so we're going to close that. We're going to flip it over. Okay. We are going to, let's see, we don't need to do the back first now, because of the way I changed my mind and the way we're going to do it. So we can go ahead and do the front. I knew I was going to use this scrap for something. So we're going to do it from here. So we're going to Cut it there. And we're going to cut it here. Okay. Make sure it fits. And I'm going to ink it real quick. I think I have enough ink on here to do this. We've used enough purple, it should be built in. I shouldn't have to ink this silly thing again ever. This is definitely going to be the purple people eater pad for our dauber. And we're not going to do anything to the front of this either. It's going to be mostly a pretty page. Going back to our theory that every page doesn't have to be crazy. Okay, so we'll put our paper on here. The neighbor's dog just went thudding up and down the stairs. Or up or down. We're going to cut this piece for the back. Ooh, is it going to fit? You know, we should put a writing card in here. Could stick a couple out. Instead of just leaving it a flap. So let's paper this like this. Let's trim it for the pocket first before we add any more paper. I didn't even think about that when I was doing this. Now let's paper the back. Come here, you. Oh, now this is perfect. Okay. That worked out. I know, I just put a mark on there. I hope the camera angle isn't too goofy. When I was working, I was standing up. I bonked my head on the camera again. You know, I put a note on there that says, camera, stupid, and it hangs down so that hopefully I wouldn't hit my head on it. I think I'm going to have to put a tassel on the darn thing and hope that you guys can't see it. Or an alarm. You know, like a motion sensor. Put a motion sensor on my head. I probably could use one. I'm supposed to be wearing my pendant, my I've fallen and I can't get up pendant. But I never do. I could wear it now because I Oh no, the thing is would cover it. Because I'm not wearing a lapel mic anymore, just using the webcam mic, which I'm not very pleased with the sound quality, just in case you guys were wondering if I thought it was hunky-dory. But my brand new spiffy computer has just an audio out plug and not a audio out mic in plug. Go figure. It's really a spiffy brand new Dell that I got from Dell. Cost me a pretty penny. I wanted to make sure these recordings came out really well for you guys. So just for you, I spent $700 on a computer. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to put this pocket on. We're going to go ahead and use the little foldy things, which I could have scored, but I forgot. Put my blade back on. I love that little score tool that I bought for this. It came with a blade, in fact the blade that I'm using, and it was a combination, the score tool and the blade instead of two blades. It's definitely worth $9. Score thing, the score tool lasts forever, even though you do have to get new blades. Alright, let's trim this down. Haven't had to use the scissors in a while. And we're going to put this on this corner. Let me see how thick that's going to be. You can still see that. Wow. Okay, so we'll put this on here. Yeah, I think it'll be alright. Like I said, normally I don't use them as poofy pockets. And I'll line it right up. That looks pretty cool. It's the same dragon as this one. Same dragon that goes throughout mainly. Now, my phone is just dinging like crazy. Everybody's wishing each other Happy Mother's Day. Oh. Well, actually, it's my computer dinging because my computer does it. I have my phone turned off. So we're just going to make some paper. And it doesn't really matter if they're the same width or not. I just want to have them the same length. Sort of, kind of. I'm going to to be sort of like a tear sheet, only we're not going to be using different kinds of paper. I almost dropped my other scissors off behind my Scan and Cut. That would not be good. No idea how I would get back there to... Okay, there's two. I thought if I lost another pencil, I know it's around here in this mess. I have such a total mess doing this book, you would not believe. Especially normally the way I do things. Make sure this will fit on the... That's the one thing I don't like about these pockets, is you have to catch it just inside that little lip. Okay, so it's too wide. One, two, three, four. Oh, we can make it bigger. I'm just going to keep cutting these. Otherwise, it's just going to be a waste of the paper anyway. Okay. Then we're going to take our tiny attacher, otherwise our little stapler, our little staple stapler, and we're just going to attach them in the middle. Love this little stapler though. And then we're just going to stick them in here like that. Then we're going to take this. And where did I put those other two? Ink this up. We've done this whole thing in 15 minutes, in case you're wondering. And we're going to take these 3 cards, at least temporarily, and put them in here. Like that. Then we're going to glue the page in the book. I told you we were going to move quick. You got to keep up, keep up. Most of these things we've done before in the book. We put the envelope on before, we've put pockets on before. You know, all the good stuff. And then we have to put the thumb hole in. My least favorite thing, because I gotta go through so many papers and that manila folder. It's so hard to get it to punch. Make sure you have it right side up. Okay, we need to get our thumb hole punch. Move all of that out of the way. See, I may add some more paper to that. You know what I could do? I could undo the staple and I could add a back to it, like a little cardstock back. I'll do that. Let's take our card out. Accidentally thumb hole punch that, do we? Okay, that's not our pocket. This is our pocket. Where's that messed up spot? There it is. And it gets harder the higher up we get. You know what I mean? The thicker the book gets. Thankfully, I don't think we have to do any more. Here we go. See if I can do this one without messing it up. Okay. Let that sit and dry for a second. Okay, let's just trim a little bit. Oh, it's not printed on both sides. I don't think I have a scrap that is this big. Oh, there's one right there. We'll match the while that's drying. I just didn't feel like moving everything out of the way for the paper trimmer since you guys have actually seen me cut paper before. Okay, let's see if this is the right size. Should work fine. Wonder how hard it is to get one of these little tiny staples out. Oh, not so bad. And then we'll just restaple it at the same spot, but we'll staple it to that backing paper. Maybe I spoke too soon. There we go. Throw that away before my dog eats that. I have to ink this real quick. Here I thought we were going to be done in 20 minutes. I was going for a world record. We're almost done. This will give us that little extra bit of thickness that we need. Wow. Okay, there we go. Put our card back in. And there's our thumb hole, there's our card, there's our envelope flip with our notepad, our 3 little things. And the magnet looks like it's still going to hold it. No, it's not. Well, it was that extra piece of cardboard. There's too many little pieces of paper. So it depends on how bad it swings. I was originally going to staple it to the envelope and then paper the envelope. And now I'm kind of wishing that I had. It's too late now. Alright, well, we may end up with a Velcro dot. Not the end of the world. We can put the white side in the corner and the clear side over here. Worse things have happened. Alright, so there's that page without the envelope in the top. So I'm going to print those next. And then we did page 14. And so now we are done with this video, and I will see you in the next video, and that will be just a second for you and a day for me. Bye-bye.